It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Wednesday on April 5th, 2017. And good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, April 5th, 2017. Here are your news and here. Top story at 8:40 on this Wednesday morning is hospital woman can check out here after talks with gas down Tuesday at Sir can check out will technical condemned as the U.S. Security Council permanent the meet. While you slept for the past 12 hours, candidate Senator Jeff Beckley, Democrat of Oklahoma, seized the Senate floor for an attempt to lock the old school filibuster to block Judge Neil Gorsuch from beginning on the Supreme Court. Washington, Ivanka Trump says when she disagrees with her father, he knows it and she expresses herself with total candor. A storm barreling toward the southeast United States will leave nearly 50 million people at risk of tornadoes, damaging winds and thunderstorms Wednesday according to CNN forecast. Former Obama National Security Advisor Susie Rice said Tuesday that she had misleading and sought to uncover for political purpose in the name of the Trump campaign that presidential officials concealed the total substance she called. Rockway, most of Ivy League University has proven that 1 in 10 applicants reject as an student with perfect GPS. New Jersey State accepted on all 8 Ivy League colleges, report said. The European Parliament is overwhelmingly approved an on-Biden resolution that delays on its views on the Brexit negotiations. The Parliament would have no formal vote relevant to shaping the Brexit talks. Islamic State used Muslim Museum as text department. Labor Department Deputy Leader Tom Watson said he found his principle that Ken Livingstone was not expelled from the party over comments by Hitler. The centrist said Emmanuel Macron after the presidential debate on Tuesday. He is currently expected to be one of the top 2 vote getters in the election first round on set for April 23rd. Chicago, companies that cannot discriminate against LGBT employees as in the workplace because of sexual orientation. The federal appeals court Senator ruled that gay rights group called a game changer. Fox loses more advertisers after sexual harassment claims against O'Reilly. Selectness of Miller news conviction building that as Mr. O'Reilly's program draws millions of viewers. The Missouri City at Ferguson, which became a national flashpoint of racial disrespect, voted to raise it and retained as a cover mayor in the mail Alexis' protest revenue nearly 3 years ago after the fatal police shooting at the back of Brown. 2 Southern Florida men have cried a story to tell after when they cut into the Everglades. 2 snake strippers got their hands on a 15-foot python on Saturday after massive snake put up a fight. A 6.1 magnitude earthquake struck northeast Iran on Wednesday, killed at least 2 people right across the society, officials said. Iraqi police accused the Islamic State of an attack in the northern city of Tikrit, which left up to 35 people died. 10 City, Arizona's confidential open-air jail will close after 23 years. Maricopa County Sheriff Paul Penzo announced. U.S. President Donald Trump and Julian King Abdullah II are expected to talk about the Middle East peace process during a joint press conference. A tornado caused damage in Goodman, Missouri, and severe weather officials said expected to bring damage to winds and more tornadoes in the Midwest and the Southeast. In North America, game talks lead to an investigation. In North America, that possibly a revamp of local governments a step closer. J.B. Olden Company owner of Run Catch a Coffee and Breakfast concepts on Wednesday Island. Number 1 acquired pays $7.5 billion to factory cafe chain Peter Bread Company. Payless Juicers became the latest major retailer in the confidential juice restaurant on Tuesday. The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and announced a restriction plan that includes an immediate closure of 400 stores in the United States. J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon shared his thoughts on the company Tuesday in a letter to the company shareholders. Speaking to the CEOs on Tuesday, President Trump signed his plan for the regulation of the infrastructure bill and the process made a striking claim that Obama administration passed an infrastructure bill to give built never to give money. Alright, looking at stocks. Dow up 3 apples, 3 points at 26.8 apple 24. SP 5 up 1.32 points at 2316.16. And Nasdaq up 3.93 points at 5,898.61. The UK has started a formal process of leaving the EU, but decides to say they have evidence of a material Brexit. On January 22, 2016, that strawberry shocked the world by asserting the setting of the overall data shows our solar system is the most centrally as on a discovered planet. The gap between Saturn and the most radius non-known territory punctuates smooth with a planet dust that can devastate anything in its path. One in 10 pregnant U.S. women with confirmed zinc infection and thoracic a baby with a virus-related birth defects. Federal health officials reported Tuesday. New York able to draft sandalers and sent Tuesday morning, April 4th, and April conditions to ignore great and their back and swells noticeably larger than what was on Monday, but there's still no baby yet. April continues to keep us all guessing. People take antibiotics for a long time in our borough, likely to develop lumps on the bowel, which can be a precursor to cancer, the study suggests. Peter Jones time, 8:46 on this Wednesday morning. Ta-da for a sport report. Boston Bruins beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-0. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be taking on Cleveland Cavaliers. Game time, 8 o'clock. And the Boston Red Sox will be taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Game time, 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. For weeks, it's not much. The NBA's MVP baseball 2 minutes baseball characters. Houston James Harden and Oklahoma City's Russell Westbrook have evidence for a great season and both their dreams to make the postseason. Cleveland, while LeBron James continues that Wednesday showdown against Boston Celtics in first place in the East Conference and wide at 5 games away with a good test for the Cleveland Cavaliers. United out Heimel. Well, number one, Dustin Johnson is a great favorite to win the 2017 Masters. Talks about his game and when he fought to become the best. Dallas is emerging favorite to host the NFL draft 2018 as the Cowboys new trade facility for contestants. Lead sources told ESPN on Wednesday. Peter Jones' time is now 8:46 on this Wednesday morning. Here, time out for traffic and transit park. Baby, let's start you up everything with a subway system. It's looking good. Come meet rail. No, Rockford train 108 is Barbara. Rockford to Barbara. 50-20 minutes basket to the later about train. New Rockford train 192 830 from Beverly is canceled. The passenger may take train 858 from Rockport. And the ferries, they are looking good here. Okay, look at that. I was at Bowie's of New England here. 95 is southbound side. It is back to Fairfield down to Stepford. 95 on the northbound side. Also Stepford. Bear Parkway westbound side. So from Bridgeport down to Stepford. 95 on the northbound side. Also West Haven to Haven. Really on the northbound side. Also at Bear Parkway in Bridgeport. 25 on the northbound side. Also at Bridgeport. 84 eastbound side. Also Warburg Stretch. 84 eastbound side. Also westward and down to Norfolk Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side. Also from Windsor down to Norfolk Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side. It's also from Middletown to outside Harvard Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side. Also Springfield Stretch. 291 then southbound. 91 and also Northampton. 290 eastbound side. Also 146 Route 190 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side. Also at 290 in Worcester. 290 eastbound side. Also 45 up around Barber. 485 on the northbound side. Also Hopkins. And then the Route down in Westbury here. 99 on the northbound side. Also 126 122 Lakewood and Socket. 295 on the northbound side. It's low around Route 195 in North Attleboro. 146 on the southbound side. So right, 95 downtown Providence, 95 southbound side, so from Duncan to downtown Providence, 95 on the northbound side, also 39 character Route 185 westbound side, also Seacock to downtown Providence, 138 to the westbound side, also at Jamestown Bridge, and out of the Cape, 28 on the northbound side, also around towards border Rotary, Route 6 to the westbound side, also Route 132 out in Barnesville here. 95 on the northbound side, it is backed up from 123 to Attleboro all the way out to Route 485 out in Mansfield here, and then Hibbert's 128 Captain, 21 on the northbound side, also 139, Sutton Route 128 Captain, Route 3 on the northbound side, it is backed up from 18 Wayman out to Braintree Split, 120 on the northbound side, it is backed up just around the Braintree Split, and then Hibbert's Route 24 Captain, and 128 on the northbound side, also from 109 and then all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham, and then 120 on the northbound side, so 95 in Peabody here, 120 southbound side, so from Lifted all the way out to Waltham, 7 express at the northbound side, it's about to Braintree Split, the Mass Pack 93, Portland down to Boston, backed up. Mass Pack eastbound side, it's backed up from Natick all the way down to the Austin Brad Tolls, Mass Pack westbound side, also Logan for down to South Boston. 93 Portland downtown Boston, it's backed up. 93 on the northbound side, it is 33 south by side. Some go between 45 and between the second bridge. Route 3 south by side. Lost from Bilwick and hit base game from Bilwick and out of Burlington. 145. It's some go between 232 between the Norway to Route 93 up in. Lawrence Ayrton, three out of the north by side. So after 45 up to Lawrence Ayrton, 45 and south by side. A little so up to a low stretch. And up in Northern New England here, Interstate 8789, and south by side. A little so after game with an upstate New York and Vermont. Peter Channel News Time is now 8:50 on this Wednesday morning. Here it's time out for a weather report here, and it's a cloudy and a cool day on tap here. And check it out radar, and we're seeing some use, body, rain, sleet, and snow showers by Buckingham, Vermont, and northeastern Rutland, Vermont here. And seeing some body, snow, sleet, and rain showers western Maryland, New Hampshire, and northwestern Maine. Raining up around north of Burlington, Vermont, stretch to the east of Quebec, east of Montreal here. And snow around St. Nicholas around Quebec City. Snow in the eastern Maine and northern Maine, and the Western and the central and the eastern portion of Nova Scotia here. And to the west of us, ferocious line of showers and thunderstorms stretching from central and northern Georgia down around western northern Alabama and down Florida Panhandle, which is a lot of severe weather going on with hail, winds, and tornadoes possible. And Alabama, including Georgia, western Georgia, including the Atlanta area, and 7 Mississippi and Florida Panhandle are under a tornado watch. Okay, close to home, we are under another flood watch because another soaking rainfall expected on Thursday, bringing the potential for flooding. Flood watch will not affect from Thursday morning to Friday evening. The flood watch will not affect from portions of Norfolk, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, including Fallen, and Norfolk, Connecticut, Hartford, Tall, and Wyndham, and Massachusetts, Barnstable, Bristol, Essex, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Middlesex, Norfolk, Plymouth, Suffolk, and Worcester, and Rhode Island, Blackdown, Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, Washington, from Thursday morning to Friday evening, a low pressure system making up a round of soaking rainfall to 7 to Wiggins on Thursday and Thursday evening. The potential exists for a widespread 1 to 1.5 inches of rainfall, with locally around possible rainfall has caused significant waves in the area of rivers and streams. The rainfall during the Thursday will bring the threat for areas of river and stream flooding. There's a potential area of river and streams rather than moderate flood during the Thursday and the Friday. And in addition, there is a potential for moderate urban and port range flooding. A flood watch means that there will be a potential for flooding based on current forecast. You should monitor the later forecast. Be alert to possible flood warnings and limited areas where the flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Flood warnings protected for the following rivers and Rhode Island. Protect the river at Clinton affected Kent and Providence counties. Flood warning clears in the following rivers and Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. Protect the river at Worsley affected New London and Washington counties. Tawny River is near Bridgewater affected Bristol and Plymouth counties, and Middle River flooding has occurred and will likely to continue throughout the weekend. It is located in additional heavy rainfall expected on Thursday. A flood statement is provided. Latest information to this flood event will be issued within the next 8 hours. Early in the evening, do not allow children to play near small rivers, streams, and comments. Swiftly moving water can pose an intermittent threat to life. Flood warning is for Tawny River near Bridgewater until further notice, and the warning is canceled at 9:45 p.m. Tuesday. The stage will be 8.5 feet. Flood stage is 8 feet, and minor flooding is occurred, and minor flooding is forecast to continue, and the river will be made about flood stage 5 the weekend, and back to the 9 feet of backwater flood from the Tawny River will cause flooding of lower pressure and mid-river. This will cause mollusky park to become impassable by most vehicles for an extended period of time. Beware, dangers of crossing the flooded waterways, and the water may be deeper than you think. Flood waters may be able to damage waterways. Either you advise a local official that have recommended they may be able to do so. Here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, clouds skies will have about 50 degrees. North from about 5 to 7 miles an hour for tonight. Patch back up to 10 p.m. Otherwise, clouds about 36 degrees. North breeze about 6 miles an hour for Thursday. Showers and thunderstorms pulse about to 3 p.m. Patch back before 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Highway 31 degrees and east to about 8 to 10 gusts. Precipitation 1%. New rain from about 2.5 to 3/4 inches possible for Thursday night. It showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then a chance of showers lower 45 degrees east. Up at about 13 to 50 miles, but gusts at 25 miles an hour. Precipitation 1%. New is about 2.5 to 3/4 inches possible for Friday, a slight chance of showers before 8 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers until 2 p.m. Mostly gusts about 53 degrees and top about 11 to 50 miles an hour. Chance patient 20%. Friday night, a slight chance of showers before 3 a.m. Mostly gusts about 38 degrees and chance patient 20%. Saturday, puts in the podcast about 52 about 34 degrees. Sunday, puts sunny podcast about 58 about 39 degrees. But Monday, most sunny podcast about 6 about 26 degrees. And for Tuesday, most sunny about 69 degrees. Here, Charlie in Tottenham's overcast, and it's 39 in London is overcast at 39, and Mansfield is overcast at 38. And that is going to be it for the Feature Channel Morning News on this April 5th, 2017 on a Wednesday morning. I'm Pierce. Have a good morning, good night, and I'll see you at new time for a new time report. Have a good morning.